so much fucked up shit to get into. Welcome back to Little Snickers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with Jon Delcollo.
Hi, want to masturbate but don't have a penis?
I'll take yours. Jacob from Mattera.
Hey, yeah.
Wet and Juicy Jeff Simmons.
Juicy Jeff.
Splash.
Jack off his pee-pee.
Want to masturbate but don't have a penis?
Yes.
I've been saying that for months, and I kept trying to say it on here, but I always forgot.
Well, you remembered, and you tricked me, and I didn't know what was happening.
Got your ass.
So now I got it. All right. We're all good. Jack and Wise. Jake, you were just talking cheerleading, man.
Oh, yeah. I just watched that cheerleader show on Netflix. Oh, my God.
Is that why the front of your pants are wet?
It's none of your concern why my pants are wet, Mike.
You're on his couch.
Yes.
Now, do you have a favorite lady from that?
The lady in charge, super mean, was kind of doing it for me.
Yeah. What's her name?
I can't remember her name.
How old do you think this lady is?
Probably mid-50s, early 60s.
And still keeping it tight.
Dude, I love old slut who's still raging against the machine.
Yeah. Dude, they do a crucial cutting process every year, man. They just every cheerleader, if you made the team, you still have to try out next
Nobody's safe.
year. Nobody's safe.
I was just in their locker room.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, when I went to Dallas.
Mike, take it easy.
Were you really in
Yeah.
Yeah, I was dressed as a towel boy.
That's part of the tour. When you tour whatever the fucking state, AT&T,
Yeah.
in Dallas, they take you in the cheerleaders' locker room.
But not the team's locker room.
Both, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Honestly, the cheerleaders was more interesting because it's set up just like a regular locker room, but then they have vanities within the lockers.
Every single girl has their own
Dude, it's
vanity.
nuts. Yeah,
That's nice.
to look like that, you have to primp like a champion.
sure.
I've always said that.
Mike, I got a question for you because in the series, there's a tour that happens. It's just a bunch of dudes getting a tour, and the dude tour guy, and he goes, "Go ahead, stand in front of your favorite one, and I'll take a picture." It's like a real creepy moment. Did this happen on your tour of the cheerleaders' facilities, or no?
No.
Damn it.
That's just the locker room he's saying stand in front
Yeah,
of? So he has to rely on the guys to know the names of these women.
No, they have giant banners above their lockers, like of their faces, right? Did you see that when you were there?
I don't remember that.
Season
I don't
hasn't
remember
started
faces,
yet.
No.
Yeah.
They don't know who made the team
Oh,
yet,
that's
probably.
true. Yeah, they probably do that
They probably rip those banners down. They
Yeah.
probably make those fucking bitches rip those banners down.
themselves. Oh, they have to hand in the uniform. They can't keep it. Oh, there's the lady right there. She's pretty. Yep. I can't remember her name.
Oh, she looks like she's got a lot to say.
What is it? Kelly Finglass? Ooh, that's a good old mean slut name.
Yeah, she
kept it tight, though.
She is very mean, and then she's got another friend who's looks deceptively hot, but then you see her one shot without makeup, and she's
come on,
like,
Jake.
You remember when Darth Vader didn't have the mask on?
Yeah, come on, man.
Dude, I'm not trying to be that one right there.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then you see her with the.
With no makeup, she's just straight up Skeletor.
Oh my god! Like somebody waiting for the bus outside Walmart, kind of.
Yeah, and that's the power of makeup, which is why we're sponsored by Sephora today. Clean your ugly ass face up, bitch. Nobody trying to see that shit. Does that lady say anything nice to anybody in that show?
No, man. I mean,
She's mean to everybody.
pretty much. I mean, yeah, you get no. She pals around with them, but she is very vicious.
You gotta be
with the
ruthless,
note.
man.
Yeah.
This is the pros, baby.
That's a hostile work environment. I smell a class action lawsuit coming one of these days.
Yeah.
That's an
she's
arena football cheerleader.
Tricky, Jeff. That one, the blonde one, because I thought she was better looking than her originally, and then I saw her without makeup, and it really.
You thought Judy was hotter than the other lady? Man,
For a moment.
She had a good angle.
Yeah.
She's the head choreographer.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've seen the whole
It's like
series.
65,
Jeff.
man. How deftly could she move?
Shit, I was trying to choreograph some head before I got here, honestly.
Want a penis? What are we saying?
Want you masturbate but don't have a penis?
Hey, you want to hear my impression of Jared from Subway trying to choreograph head on Epstein Island?
No.
5, 6, 7, 8. Little cheerleading head joke, Jake.
Fuck, that was good.
Oh, incredible.
It does seem riveting.
Yeah.
They got me into cheerleading just walking. Oh, I've been in the gymnastics, so I guess it's not really that much of a stretch.
Lateral move, I guess.
But on the tour, they build it up so much that you can't wait to get in there. And then
Cheerleader locker room specifically,
It is,
they're
yeah.
building it up.
That's
the whole
wild.
thing. I mean, the place is incredible.
She was my favorite, Jeff. The one right. Yeah. Oh, super Christian. Married her first boyfriend.
You're a Charlie man, Jeff?
Yeah, Charlie's doing it for me.
Are there any that look like real bruisers
In the
that are just really
squad?
good dancers?
Well, this is the whole squad. No, so when it gets down to like the final 36,
Yeah.
there's the 36 of them guys. I think all the bruisers have been whittled out by that point. And I think they keep Uggo dancers who are phenomenal around to scare the other ones until the end. That's what I think.
Like a guard dog.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, keeping you on your toes.
All right, well, I got to watch this.
Are you going to watch it while your family is asleep?
I'm actually going to ask Jeff to put it on right now.
We're going to do a movie watch along after this, but
Yeah, we might do Cowboy cheerleader watch along. But listen, tonight, two things. One, I want to ask you, did you see the tweet that Sal sent out today that was very funny about opening for Imagine Dragons?
no.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Watch that and then get back to me. And then also, if we get to do a stinker tonight, this guy, it really warms my heart. This guy is so endearing. I would even go so far to say that he's in the same league as Killdozer, Marvin Heemeyer.
Really?
Whoa.
A real, just really raging against the machine and just really just sticking it to the man.
Nice.
And somebody who I really have a soft spot for now that I know more about him.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to flip your coin or
Yeah, let's get
shove it
that
up my
over
ass?
with. I really would like to talk more about that tweet you're saying.
Dude.
And you said watch a tweet. Is it a video or did you?
No, there's several pictures to go along with it.
Okay. All right. It
I
still
hope they
still
stage
sounds mostly
dives.
like reading. All right, here we go. Let's talk about
Oh, whoa.
what's under your leg, brother.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Ah, I got the sour end of it.
We did it, Jake. So the gentleman we're going to be talking about tonight is a fellow by the name of Richard Beebo Russell, Sky King.
Sky King?
You never heard of Sky King?
No.
It is not a Chinese restaurant, Jake.
I wasn't thinking that.
It's a guy who...
A Chinese restaurant on the second floor of a building. Yeah. We're so much better than those ground kings.
It's the guy that stole the plane out of Seattle Tacoma Airport
A couple
in
years ago,
2018.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was talking on air traffic control, really having a good time. And then it just seems he reached a point where he reached an I don't want to be around anymore moment.
And did he crash into a building?
No, an island.
No shit. Where was the island? Outside of Seattle, like Puget Sound?
Southwest of Tacoma.
Okay.
Whoa.
But a very interesting dude. I can see, listen, I can see the warning signs. Every interview that I saw, every video I saw, people were saying, no, he was such an outgoing guy, such a fun-loving guy. It's like, I say, we suffer in silence.
Oh, brother.
Like, the four of us, we're silent sufferers.
Yeah.
Like, that's why noise is always blasting, because we've suffered enough silence. You know, we need to be bukkakied with sound. We're done suffering in silence as men.
Okay, man.
But this is a guy who I can see the writing on the wall, and I can see why he may have been depressed. And unfortunately, yeah, he did meet an unfortunate end, but not before inspiring guys like us.
I mean, it's one of the most whimsical suicides, it sounds like.
It truly was. And I'm going to play a little video for you at some point towards the end, which you're
okay.
going to get to hear this guy's voice. You don't hear desperation at most points in the video, because he was speaking with air traffic control for about an hour.
Damn.
And you get the feeling that he's debating whether or not he wants to listen to them, and they're very patient with him. You hear 911 calls all the time, and a lot of time they're like, who even put you near a damn phone? You ain't got no business calling them damn 3 numbers on that damn phone, bother me all hours of the damn night. It's none of that. these are professionals who are like, we're going to help you get through this. We're going to land this plane. We'll deal with whatever comes after this. You know, just the bugaboos, I'm not going to, just gaboos, you know.
The whole Gabook
Yeah.
crew. Yeah, I got you.
But I want to tell you a little bit about him first, John.
Okay.
He was born in the Florida Keys in 1989. Doesn't that sound like a Taylor Swift lyric?
Yeah, okay, because her album's called 1989.
Florida Keys. She's very Florida Key.
That sounds like a weird place to be born.
It does. It sounds like your parents are swingers, and it's an unintentional nut that ends up inside your mom.
Yeah, well, we're here. We might as well just raise the family here.
This is not a slight toward your parents, but you seem like a Florida Key nut baby.
I mean, the most south it would have been was probably Fort Lauderdale, but
Yes.
yeah,
I
I don't think they ever made it to the Keys.
You do seem like a Florida spunk result.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
Yeah. Jake and I, we look like we're born and bred in Northeast nut.
Yeah.
One of my friends growing up's middle name was Orlando for a reason.
No.
Shut up.
The old Bryce Dallas Howard trick. Now everybody's going to know where I nutted in your mother. It was Orlando.
You nutted on my mom.
Hope that lady finally got that nut cleaned off, by the way.
You can never. I mean, what do you put on your leg to make you stop thinking about somebody nutting on it in a dollar store?
I mean, bleach and nair every day.
Definitely a full sleeve tattoo.
yes, like an Iverson.
Yeah.
Just I would lifetime supply of nair for what that ne'er-do-well did to your leg. But Jake, even though he was conceived and born in the Florida Keys, his family moves to Wasilla, Alaska when he's 7. You've been to Alaska?
Yeah.
Have you?
I have not. That seems like the furthest you can get in America.
It does.
Yeah.
And
What year was he born?
1989.
Okay.
We already talked about Taylor Swift.
Is he
Sure
the
we
youngest
did.
stinker we've covered so far?
I don't know. Did we ever have a child?
Maybe Cosmo. Maybe he was younger.
Yeah.
But I think this is probably close to the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 89. I didn't know he was such a
I know.
little rascal up
Yeah.
there.
Just really
He was like 30 years old when he was doing this? Not even?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Rascally, man.
Went to the same high school as Sarah Palin.
Ah.
Not exciting?
Took her that long?
I know. Oh, my God.
Sarah, I know you're listening. I love your ass out there. I believe you can see Russia from wherever you're standing, baby.
Speaking of old sluts, Sarah, my God.
There's
Look-
John.
Loved your run for the president. Loved your vice presidential run. Loved the lady who played you in the adult movie that was about you. So much to
Screw
like
it,
about
Palin.
you. Man. So much to like about that family, man. But Jake, he was born. He was as an infant. He was given the nickname Beebo, which stuck through adulthood. Isn't that a nice one?
I like that.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about ants and who did you say? Ant Beeboop.
Oh, yeah.
car,
So
yeah.
beep boop. Yeah, my
Yeah,
aunt
so he
Beep
got
Boop.
a Beebo.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Beebo and Beeboop. But a cool name, and when you see a picture of this guy, you'll see he's got Beebo written all over him. Let me show you a quick pic.
Did y'all have a childhood nickname that didn't stick to adulthood?
My mother, and I'm serious when I say this, my mother used to call me Booty.
When did it stop?
Sometime in my teens.
He's a handsome fella.
Yeah, look, he's got some dogs with him. Nice guy.
Oh,
Nice
man.
guy.
A Beebo.
Yeah.
That's a Beebo.
What were your mommies calling you?
My nickname was Tinner. I think I said Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan. And there's still a couple of my friends' moms who I'll see, at a funeral, and they'll say Tin Man.
Yeah.
No, they don't say that.
They don't know what
They
it
say
is.
Tinner, but they do not say Tin Man. There's nothing manly associated with you.
No, it was also Tin Man. Fuck
They
you
say
guys.
tin pussy. They say tin parts. Rusted tin cup, some call him.
I'll just stick with Jagged then.
There we go.
Oh man, I was called Lovebird. Lovebird.
By who? Your uncle? You fucking weirdo. You fucking mid-Atlantic nut.
Oh man.
Jakey's projecting. We all know it.
Yeah, that's just my mom. Up until I was in like first grade, I think it stopped.
First grade, getting dropped off and saying lovebird.
Yeah.
That's where it's got to cut off.
Yeah, you earned that. You seem like a real kissy boy. Am I right? Like when you were that age, you were smooches. You were doing little dances for your mom.
It's all love, baby. It's all love.
I know it is.
Were you
man.
getting dropped off and getting called booty, like in first, second grade?
Brother? I remember my very first day of kindergarten, like it was an out of body experience.
I do too.
Dude, it was. I remember walking down the street
I can
with my
picture
mother.
the shirt I'm wearing.
I don't have that vivid of a memory, but it does seem it's. I get the trees, the fucking street. I'm asking my mom. I say I'm realizing she's probably not going to be able to come in with me, and I said, "You get to come in with me, right?" She says, "No, I don't." And I remember I went, "Oh,
Man.
yeah."
That doesn't answer my question, man.
What are you trying to get out of me, man?
Did she drop you off and say bye, booty?
I don't remember if she called me booty, but she did wait on the wall outside of school that day because I told her to wait because I told her I would be looking outside for her.
The whole day she stayed there?
I had a half day at kindergarten.
That's still a few hours.
She's a simple bitch, man. I mean, I do not typically speak highly of my mother. Nice fucking lady, though, man.
If there's some grass to watch grow, she'll watch it.
What was the question for Jake?
I think we're back on Beebo, honestly.
Okay, yeah. We're back to Beebo, and he was quite the athlete in high school, Jake. Finished 5th in the state in discus. You ever thrown a discus?
I never have.
You look like you could.
I probably could. Yeah.
What's the other one called? Shot put and discus.
Yeah.
I was more of a hurdles guy.
We didn't really have that much. Did you guys have that? Did you guys have that complex of a track team?
We did.
And you had all those sports?
My sister was a shot putter, which I always took as a slight, and I really thought she should have taken that track coach to task for putting her there, man, because...
Yeah, you look like you can launch this thing.
Yeah, she... Yeah, I'll leave it at that. But... No, I never did track, John, if that was your question. But Beebo, he was also a wrestler, Jake.
Okay, I wrestled.
4th in the state in wrestling. What weight did you wrestle at?
Believe it or not, 189.
I believe it.
Yeah.
He was 215.
That's where I would fluctuate between the two. We had a 198. So when that guy wasn't there, I'd wrestle 198. 189 was like
You're cutting for that?
Dude, I actually almost had 2 abs at that point.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was pretty wild.
215 though. That guy didn't look like he was. He looked like he was in shape in that picture.
Big guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the heaviest it goes for high school? Is that
There's
super heavyweight?
250 is 275.
Is that super heavyweight?
Yeah, that's the max you could be. It's 275, I think.
Okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
We
Good
should
boy.
we should wrestle one time, like a 4-man wrestling tournament all at one time.
I'm fine with
Just one
that.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll all wear the same color anklet,
We'll
so we all
all
get points.
We'll all fight for one outfit.
All right, I'll start with the outfit on.
Fuck. Jake, can you bring a second outfit, please?
I mean, yeah, we could make quite a few outfits out of my
It's
one
gonna
outfit.
be in your yard. Why?
I
You've already got your outfits
But
here.
I feel like I already have an unfair advantage. The last thing I want to do is bring my own clothes. Jake, this is
respect
kind of
that.
sad, and I feel like this might be a precursor for what ends up happening at the end of our story here.
Yeah.
But Beebo has several concussions on the football field. He plays fullback,
Okay.
and you know you're a head smasher when you're a fullback.
Yeah, you lead in with that head.
I still do. I never played fullback on the football team, but in spirit, I'm a
but
fullback.
you've never opened a door with your hand either.
Dude, every fridge I've ever encountered has a head smash
Oh my God.
into it. So, I am. If I had ever made it onto the gridiron for game day, I would think I would.
You never played football growing up?
I went to practice. I was good at it, fucking around, but I went to 2 practices.
Okay.
And then I became very self-conscious because I only had one practice outfit, and I thought the kids were going to make fun of me.
For a practice outfit.
Yeah.
Because of like the smell or just the
Just
one
the way
outfit?
it looked. I was chubby, and I had one set of workout clothes, and I thought the kids were going to razz me for it.
I mean, meanwhile, there had to be a kid there wearing denim pants.
I was it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I am so sorry, man.
The second day, I was so worried the kids would make fun of me for wearing the same outfit that I wore the day before, that I wore purple dungaree shorts.
You had purple jean shorts.
To avoid being made fun of.
It said bootylicious. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. So,
What do you think awesome means?
Just trying to be encouraging,
but
you know?
Jake-
Just trying to let them have it.
You're a nice angel boy.
brother, several concussions.
Uh-huh.
Which, you know, knowing what we know about CTE right now, you know, take the U right out of the word that you normally associate with CTE, Jake, because there's nothing cute about CTE. Always said that.
You always do say that.
I know. It's on the
You say that.
It's on the posters in my
Yeah.
my bathroom, and
The doormat, when we walk in, we read it every time.
yep. Jake, this is very sweet. Beebo, in high school, he was not a drinker, so he would host booze-free bonfires. Isn't that cool?
That is nice.
a
Can't
nice
imagine they
alternative.
were very well attended in Alaska.
Probably just him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then this is kind of funny, too. He's a little bit of a Weisenheimer. There's a video of him shotgunning a Mountain Dew.
Yikes.
Pretty cool guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
I do like it, too. He ends up going to college. He goes to a college called North Dakota Valley City State University. Real place. Looked it up.
No
I just
way.
couldn't decide on a location for it. Valley City State.
Went there for 1 year, Jake.
Okay.
And did you guys take the college right away, or did it take you 21 years like me?
I finished up within a half a decade, but they certainly tried to keep me from doing that.
Yeah, I took a break. I swore the band was going to make it. Even though we had never left Delaware County, I was like, we're going to make it. I don't have to worry about any of this college shit. So I dropped out and then took a 2-year break before I went back to Delco Community College. And I went to Temple.
Well,
2-year break, damn.
Yeah.
don't put your band time down, because I used to work with a girl who said she knew you from being in the band.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, man. Small
Pick it
world.
back up.
Small world, big girl. But Jake, after he does 1 year at the college with 15
Favorite
names,
TLC show.
Fucking world's too small for me.
Move over, bro.
Next time on Big World, Small Fuck.
last week on Big World, Small Fuck. Oh, man. You want small fuck, Jake? But Jake, after he leaves that college for 1 year, he moves to a place called Coos Bay, Oregon.
Nice.
Yes, baby.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you know, Jake's a
Give me a little
lifeguard.
bit.
Jake's a lifeguard
Smell
at
that?
Coos Bay.
Yeah, found a dead rat outside.
Why did you touch it like that?
That's how you check to see if they're breathing. Rats breathe from the
Through their-
bottom.
Yeah. Right under their tail. You're an adult Disney freak. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes. That's how you do CPRAT. Have you ever had to do CPR on an animal?
I know.
No.
I've had to like help a choking dog a couple of times. That's been fun.
Did you wait for consent?
I did not. I jumped right into action.
Mm-hmm.
Just rub the right there. Oh yeah, that's what people got to do for me when it happens.
Can dogs really choke? I
Yeah.
thought they always get it up.
Yeah, no, they do. Was that it?
No, for real.
Okay, yeah.
Because my cats choke all the time. I just go back to my cereal.
What are they choking on? What do you-
Whatever they get into. I mean, they're constantly licking themselves, man.
Hairball stuff,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah.
like-
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you don't try to get it out. You just try to get it into their
You, like-
belly.
Yeah, you just
He-
kind of like rub it. Yeah,
He
Okay.
blows it to the other end.
I siphon it out.
Yeah, and I'm not any help. You know I'm on the other end blowing back. What's under this tail?
Next week on Small Dog, Big Fuck. But he goes to Southwest Oregon Community College, and he joins a club called Campus Crusade of Christ.
Okay.
Ironically, that's where he gets pussy.
I can see that.
Yeah,
for him.
and it's not. It doesn't seem like a trick. I think he's genuinely into Christ and campaigning on the Campus Crusade.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like he's just trying to get easy Christian pussy.
Yeah. Next week
You
on
think
Easy
so?
Christian Pussy. But that does seem like a trick that people do. You know, they join the church just to really get their. You know, it's less about letting demons out and more like letting more of them in.
Yeah.
Like pulling up in a demon bus. Hop in, boys.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Take the apostrophe right out of there.
Now, was he slamming like mad Christian gash up there, or did he just find a?
Doesn't really seem like it.
Just
Hitting that
found,
stigmata
he was a
spot?
relationship guy.
It does seem like
got
that,
pussy,
yeah.
much like you. You got some pussy. You held on to it
I did, man.
for dear damn life.
I was just thinking about this one story when my wife gave me pussy. It was my first regular pussy, man. And I remember this one instance where, like, dude, every day that I would come over there, you know, as soon as I got to go ahead, you know, I'm treating that thing like a stolen Kia, Jake. And there was one day,
Starting it with an iPhone cable.
5 black guys got to start it. I have no idea how to get it going, but all of a sudden 5 black dudes appear and they fucking get her going, right? Yeah, I'll never forget the first time she queefed. It was the sweetest thing. It was like, you know how like when you belch at the table and you place your hand over your mouth? Like that's what she did. It was so sweet.
That's my boy pounding air up in there, dude.
Airtight.
He's the last air pounder.
Yeah, what I don't have in dick, I put up there in air.
The last air pounder.
I'm spending the whole M. Night Shyamalan in that thing, Jake. But Jake falls in love. She's a culinary artist, a baker, if you will.
Okay.
And, will you?
Will.
Okay. In 2012, they get married. Isn't that nice?
That's so nice. He's a young man.
He is, man.
Yeah.
But you know, when the pussy strikes, they can get you to do anything.
Well, that's the Christian way.
It is, man.
Get wifed up, have it pop a couple little squirts out, stay together forever, and your kids will eventually resent you for it.
Same year, his wife, she's a baker. She starts an artisan bakery in Oregon. I think it's just outside of Bend, Oregon.
Okay. It's not the most reliable.
No, it's Hannah Marie's Artisan Breads and Pastries, and it just, as soon as I read that, it instantly put a pit in my stomach because, Jake, are you familiar with artisan stuff?
Not so much, but I mean, I know what it means.
Can you explain?
It's fancy.
Yeah, it's basically like when your wife has an idea that's going to drain you financially and never make any fucking money.
And there's already an Herbalife outfit on the street.
Yes. She will come to you with every tear in her head falling out of her face for not supporting her dreams, and then you support them, and then you're both ruined.
She makes one walnut raisin loaf and thinks that she can save the fucking world with it. But she didn't save anything. She lost $75,000.
Well, the business lasts 2 years.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you don't need.
In
Nobody's
Oregon,
going there
places.
every day.
Yeah.
You know, like there's not enough people in a town like that to sustain a fancy bread
Direction,
business.
How are we going to save this business? We'll have a bake sale. Yeah.
That's why we're in this hole, Marie. Every day's a fucking bake sale. Morning, noon, and night. I'm dreaming of biscotti.
Wow, Italian pastries.
Oh, God. I would kill for some fucking sweet treats right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been on a little bit of a sweet kick myself, buddy.
I have been trying to be good.
I was going to say, with the gout flare up, have you had any more issues since?
Yeah, I mean, I dude, it's hanging
Still
on.
not all the way back down
No,
to
man.
regular
Yeah.
swell?
No, man.
That's crazy.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah, that's the longest I feel like I've ever seen somebody have a bout of gout. What do they call it? An attack, right?
Well,
A gout attack.
I'm flouting my bout with gout for about a month now. And yeah, I might go back and see what the fuck the deal is because
Yeah.
I'm not altogether right, Jake. I'm gonna see if they can get me right. But Jake, their business fails. And at this point, they're trying to decide what direction they want to take with their lives. Like, all right,
What's he doing for money at this point?
he's at the bakery too.
So that's their whole income is this place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus.
I'm just guessing that maybe this lady comes from money and maybe got her family to finance it. And after 2 years, they're just like, we're not making a fucking dollar.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. What do I know? But I know that if any of us wanted to start up an artisan bakery right now, good fucking luck, fatzos.
Yeah, we would be eating all of our profits probably.
Yeah, we would go to the bank covered in powdered sugar.
One more loan, please.
These donuts have different colored dye in them, so we know who ate them.
But at this point, Jake, they're trying to figure out where life is going to take them next.
Yeah.
Now, Beebo, he wants to go home to Alaska. It's beautiful there. It's where he grew up. It's in his spirit. You know how some places are in your spirit? Like, when I look at you, I think that's the pride of Gary, Indiana.
Thank you so much.
When I look at you, John, I think that's the pride of wherever they have those parades where black guys are inside the door, the Explorer costumes.
Thank you.
Yes. But Beebo wants to go back to Alaska, and his wife is dead set against it. She wants to be with her family.
Stay where they are.
No, move to Washington just so she could be around her family. Bro, he already supported your dreams.
Yeah, give him a couple years up in the
Yeah,
fucking
just go to
frontier.
fucking Alaska. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But, they move up to friggin' Alaska, to friggin' Washington. But Beebo's trying to make the most of it.
Close to Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of his goals is to visit every national park in the United States.
Man after my own heart.
You give him lemons, he makes lemonade.
Yeah.
And Jake, I don't know about you, but I love lemonade.
Man.
I do too. Haven't had any this season yet.
Oh my God. I love it so much that sometimes when I don't have any, I'll drink my own piss and transport myself to a different time, place, and pretend that something else is in my cup.
Straight piss, no sugar, nothing to sweeten it up, and okay.
Like your daddy made it.
Yeah, your daddy was nasty.
Your daddy come over to piss in my piss cup. And
The logic of this is wild.
well, we all have weird dads, right? But he's trying to make lemons out of lemonade. He gets a job working for an airline called Horizon Air, which is a subsidiary of Alaskan Airlines.
Okay.
And one of the benefits is he's a baggage handler. And it's called like a ground service agent. So not only does he handle the baggage, but
GSA.
is that what it is?
Well,
what it stands for.
Yeah.
Well, that does sound right, Jake. I'm impressed.
Does not take much to impress.
Yeah. I'm impressed by cheerleaders.
Yeah.
The fucking, a 63-year-old woman who's still teaching cheer. And a man that appears on my front step to piss in my big gulp mug 3 times a week. Doesn't take much.
Yeah, big gulpy.
So he's working for the airline. And in addition to his duties as a baggage handler, Jake, he also works the little cart that pulls the planes out on the runway.
That looks
Awesome.
fun.
It does look fun.
Yeah.
This is something interesting that I didn't know until I started reading more about this story. But ground service agents who do that, they're often in the cockpit alone. Whereas anytime a pilot's in there, he's got to be with somebody.
The pilot has to be with somebody.
Anytime, yes.
If there's one pilot, there's got to be a first mate or whatever.
Yeah, his boy's got to be there.
Yeah.
So he's the only person that's allowed to access the cockpit by himself.
Yes.
Essentially.
And
strange.
It is very strange. And there are 2 incidents which stand out after the incident that we're going to talk about in a few minutes that one of the pilots who would fly this airline would talk about. He caught him in the cockpit twice. One time he said he was asking questions about how to get the bird up and run. It's the bird, Jake. It's the
I'm familiar.
the airplane,
Yes.
if you will. How to get the bird up and running.
I always remark on the size of the bird when I'm at the hen house. You
I
know,
see you shoving pads of butter under your bird, and it's not even close to Thanksgiving. You fucking weirdo.
So this guy figured out how to fly a plane just by asking a pilot a couple times.
Dude, there were 2 times. One, he was asking a pilot how to turn all the shit on. And then another time, I don't know if it was the same pilot, but a pilot caught him flicking shit in the cockpit.
whoa.
Which, very ballsy move.
And would seemingly be the end of your career at the airport after something like that.
Yeah, but I got to imagine these pilots are just like, I just want to get the fuck home, man.
I
Please
just
stop
want to
turning
fuck my
shit on
side
and
piece
off.
in LA tonight.
Yes.
Please.
Please, I got a guy coming over who's going to fill my piss cup. And I need this piss like I need insulin. Please let me have this. But he would often be in the cockpit alone for anywhere between 10 and 45 minutes.
This is
Story
known-
of a girl.
known from like logs or like
Yes.
from video.
No,
evidence?
it's part of his job description.
Yeah.
It's, anytime they have that set up, I don't know. It was essentially, I think they're like turning like the fucking like battery on or something.
Okay.
That's like their last duty once they get these fucking the planes out there. Jake.
birds.
Yes. So he's got a reason to be in there, and he takes full advantage of it. And coworkers, they love him. A quick story about his childhood. A childhood friend says that when they were kids, they would play something called the poop ball. And
Already sounds cool.
the details are kind of weird, and I don't know how poopy this is, but all that was said was that it involved paint, spinning chairs, a crutch, and an oar. I don't know where the poop comes in, unless it's brown paint.
Let's hope.
But Jake, all coworkers say they love him. They say he was a voracious reader. They say he loved to have fun. One guy said when they would have breaks, they would set up an empty Pringles container and put golf balls into it.
Fun.
Fun
That's
guy.
cool,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just a lot of damn fun, Jake. However, some people say that he was prone to depression and he had a Pinterest page. I don't view this as depressive. I just think it's a very funny thing. But
Pinterest page.
no, this particular thing that was on his Pinterest page, there's a picture of a chubby boy in a Sonic the Hedgehog outfit. And it says, no matter how fast I run, I cannot run away from the pain. Would you find that concerning if I posted that?
Yes, I would, Mike.
I'm going to show it to
The
you.
alarms would go off.
How would that alarm sound?
Oh God!
That looks like a Photoshop job. That don't look like the face of the real boy in there. And that boy's not chubby. That's a nice
don't know,
fit
man.
hedgehog, if you ask me.
You're just saying that because we got chubby hedgehogs watching.
I love my chubby hedgies.
I know you do.
Shout out to all my chub hogs out there.
Throw a few coins at the fucking screen right now for all of our chub hogs out there.
Rings. Throw your rings.
What do I call them?
Coins, like it's fucking Mario Brothers.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I fuck with upper echelon hedgehogs, and you're stuck with these bottom of the barrel fucking rats.
I think rings are more expensive than coins,
I don't know, man.
personally.
So if you encountered, if you had a conversation with a man with hoop earrings as opposed to 2 heavy gold coins hanging from his ears,
Buffalo nickels?
would you be more impressed with Buffalo Nickel Man or
I'd be more impressed with Buffalo nickel,
Hoop Boy?
man.
There you go. You just fucking
Look, Mike,
shit yourself in an argument. Congratulations.
I'm man enough to say when I'm wrong.
The fucking executive producer of Little People Big Fuck. Just shit himself. But this is where it gets really sad, Jake.
Just so people know, I did not shit myself.
I don't know. Yeah, the guy with 2 diapers on him at all times
Fuck.
is fighting the allegations tooth and nail.
If you missed last week's episode, you might want to check it out.
Jake, August 10th, 2018 is the day where it all goes to shit.
Man,
Now, one funny thing that I want to tell you before I describe what happened is he shows up to work, all right? He shows up to work in this T-shirt, Can you make out what the back of that shirt says?
Looks like an American flag. Am I wrong? No.
It's an airplane, Jake. Jesus Christ, man.
The sky's no limit. Is that what it says?
I interpret that as the sky's the limit.
The sky's no limit.
The sky's no limit.
No limit? Okay. But either way.
Weren't you saying earlier about how you read and can?
I'm pretty good.
Well,
He's
he's got an F+ on that one.
I was numerous times in school. I was voted best boy in the trailer.
So you think he wore that knowing it was his last
He knew what
day?
the fuck was going down.
Am I to believe that
funny.
this guy never took a flying lesson and just learned from reading and having that couple interactions with the pilot that he learned how to fly a fucking plane?
Well, during the communication with flight control, he's like, I've played video games, man.
Yeah.
And there is a very cool, seemingly very realistic Microsoft Flight Simulator. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Looks nuts. I think it's like $100.
And you
it's-
just play it on a computer?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
But there are like very realistic like
You can buy
add-ons that you could buy
Yeah.
that, you know, it's much like it's like a real doll for pilots.
Yeah, sure. For horny little junior pilots.
You think horny little junior pilots get their Prince Albert with wings? Jake.
Sounds like it's going to cost an extra couple bucks in the tattoo parlor. Because they don't do that at Piercing Pagoda. That is a kiosk in the middle of the mall.
Jake, so his shift starts at 2 p.m. and it isn't until 7:32 where he's able to take off. So he's got 5.5 hours where he's dicking around. He can get the fucking plane out on the runway.
Yeah.
And hearing the communication before he takes off compared to like when he goes out on the runway and then after he takes off is very funny because it ramps up. They're just like, yeah, who's on fucking runway so-and-so? They're like, does anybody have any idea who's on runway so-and-so? They're like, runway so-and-so, who are you and what are you doing? And I have a little bit of the communication if you wouldn't mind hearing some of it from his time.
I would love to. This is a commercial jet? A passenger jet?
It is. There's 76 passengers. So it's got
They're in the plane?
no. There's room for 76
Oh, okay,
passengers.
He does it by himself, right?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
all by himself.
Okay.
Now, at one point, he exits the plane. So I wonder if he's having second thoughts or he's just trying to make sure that nobody's coming.
So he uses the car to drag it onto the runway, detaches the car.
Yes.
Then gets in the cockpit and
Yep.
starts moving on the runway.
Yep.
And people start asking him what's going on. And then he exits.
Yes. And then he gets back. Well, he gets back in there and somebody makes a note that the fucking, as it's moving, that the wheels are smoking.
That's not a good sign.
No. But I don't know, maybe the wheels are just stressed out and they're just trying to chill.
Yeah, they don't know what's happening.
Do you think that could have been the tower trying to convince whoever the pilot who was stealing this plane to get out and make sure that the wheels aren't on fire, you know?
I don't think so, man.
Okay.
I think they truly had no idea what was happening. I think he had an idea of what he was doing, and he was just ready to kick it off in the high gear, and he gets this fucker in the sky, man. Wow. It's really cool to see. And you can watch
Over an hour.
over an hour. I think it's like total like an hour and 15 minutes where he's flying around. And maybe like 15 minutes into communication with the plane, they're able to actually interact with him. Mm-hmm. And he's very funny. He's very chill. He's very cool about the whole thing. And they're asking him, like, I don't even know if they ask him what his intentions are, but he divulges. He's like, yeah, I'm just trying to do some cool shit, man. And he ends up saying some very funny shit throughout the course of this. And I'd like to play a little bit for
Let's
you.
hear it.
Dude, he sounds so cool.
Yeah, he's kind of the man.
No, I'm not taking it to any jets. I'm actually keeping you away from aircraft that are trying to land at SeaTac.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to screw with that. I'm
That's him.
glad you're not, screwing up everyone else's day. On account of me.
All the traffic in front of you, make the daisy chain up around onto Alpha. We're going to keep people clear this runway for a sec.
Still worried about being an
Can we just shut down?
inconvenience.
I'm down to 2,100. I started at like 30-something. 100 pounds of fuel.
Rich, you said you're at 2,100 pounds of fuel left?
Yeah, I don't know what the burn out is like on takeoff, but yeah, it's burned quite a bit faster than I expected. Oh man, those guys will rough me up if I tried landing there. I think I might mess something up there too. I wouldn't want to do that. Hopefully, they probably got anti-aircraft.
No, they don't have any of that stuff. We're just trying to find a place for you to land safely.
Yeah, not quite ready to bring it down just yet, but holy smokes, I gotta stop looking at the fuel because it's going down quick.
Holy
Rich,
shit.
if you could you start a left-hand turn, and we'll take you down to the southeast, please.
This is probably like jail time for life, huh?
Oh my God!
Well, Rich, we're not going to worry or think about that, but could you start a left-hand turn, please?
Two, where is that? 620.
And I think you might have some questions. Rich, I've got a pilot on with us, and if you got any questions, you can ask him now.
Hey, well, first off, you're a little breaking up a bit. Maybe I'm too far away. What's the distance on his frequency?
2044 present speed is just fine for now, thanks. Well, good.
You are very calm, collect, poised.
Team on runway 16 center. Okay, thank you. Right now he's just flying around, and he just needs some help controlling his aircraft.
Very good. Nah, I mean, I don't need that much help. I played some video games before. I would like to figure out how to get this cabin altitude. Like, I know where the box is. I would like to get some, make it pressurized or something so I'm not so lightheaded.
Now, early on in the flight, he mentions during his communication with air traffic control, he mentions that he vomited in there. So I think that something about the pressure is really getting to him. However, he's able to keep this thing fucking in the air for over an hour. And on top of that, too, he does something called a barrel roll, which is like a loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's going to fucking fly it right into, I guess it's the sound there, the Puget Sound. And he's able to straighten it out so that he's maybe 10 feet above the surface of the water.
He skims it.
It's fucking nuts. As they're communicating with these pilots.
Wait, is barrel roll this way or this way?
So, all right. So my interpretation.
Like, I thought it was like that.
So it looks like it's a loop, but at the same time, you're also inverting.
That's a McTwist.
We were.
Now I'm hungry.
Did you see what he did? Now I'm horny. He did the old pussy hands for the listeners.
Oh, I apologize, Shake. Did you want to see it too?
I would love to finally get a peek
So
at this thing. Oh my God!
Let me know when you see the plane.
I'm still waiting. Oh, there it is.
Oh wow!
Is that what I'm supposed to rub?
Lick it.
Supposed to lick it down there?
That's ultimately what ended up taking the plane down. But he ends up during his communication with these guys, as you can hear, like everybody's so chill.
Insane.
Like nobody's freaking out. Everybody's like, all right, we have a plane that needs to get down. And I don't get the impression that he's made up his mind yet. But it is as the
About whether he wants to live or die, you mean?
Yeah, he makes a comment at one point where he's like, yeah, I just want to do a few tricks and then that.
For a guy who never flew a plane before,
Never.
and he does a fucking barrel roll.
And he keeps it like I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to fucking get it off the ground.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, he clearly probably doesn't know how to land
No.
right either.
Yeah.
There's probably only one way for that plane to land in
Right.
the end. It was going to crash and kill him.
God, yes.
Yes. The god of the Puget Sound, Neptune. Dude, this is probably like jail time for life or whatever, huh?
And dude, the workers like poker face really.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll cross that bridge.
Can you just please make a left, please, right now?
If you don't, I would like to play a little bit more because
Yeah.
he's just such a cool fucking guy.
He sounds awesome.
And it's so easy to root for him.
Did you happen to figure out what the jail term would be for that potential? Is it life?
Dude, I don't. That's a great question, and I wish I looked that up, but
Juicy Jeff's on it.
I bet it would. It's
20 years, I think.
really.
I mean,
Maybe
nobody
10,
knows what you're,
but
especially
at
after
least.
9/11, like
Yeah.
stealing a commercial jet. It's a hijacker,
I know,
basically, you know?
Yeah, I guess it's 20, but nobody gets in trouble for anything anymore.
Nobody wants to fucking work anymore.
What is it, Jeff?
It's a third-degree felony if the value of the property exceeds $2,000 but less than $100,000, or if the case involves theft of automobile, airplane, motorcycle, motorboat, or other motor-propelled vehicle, punishable by up to 7 years in jail.
Which
He would have been fine.
a year or so, maybe a year or two in fucking jail.
He would have served probably less than half of the 7-year term.
Yeah, and the judge is going to hear that tape and just drop all charges.
Might end up in the loony bin for a couple of years after that, but
Yeah, just fucking say
he
that.
could have lived a life after.
I know.
Did they have kids?
No.
Him and his lady? Okay,
Oh,
good.
man. But I'll play a little
Yeah.
bit more because I want you guys to hear this, but just a chill ass fucking dude who you really want to root for.
Anything, I don't know anything about the autopilot. I'm just kind of hand flying right now. Okay, you know how fast you're going?
There's in 2021, so we can get there.
I think I lost you behind some hills a little bit. I'm coming back, though.
718, I believe so. Still working on an issue. I don't really have an estimate on how long that may be.
Damn it, Andrew! People's lives are at stake here.
Now, Rich, don't say stuff like that.
No, I don't want to hear no one. I just want you to whisper sweet nothings into my ear. You better than trying to land it? Like, I know how to put the landing gear down.
7,000.
Your power, that's probably 50%. That'd be the two top gauges right in the center on that glass display there. And then press, tell me, do your power at 50% or tell me what you got.
I just want you to whisper sweet nothings into my ears, what he said, man. I mean,
That's what he said. That made you laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's insane.
I mean, what a sweet fucking guy, man. And it isn't long after that. An hour and 15 minutes it goes on, and then he crashes into the small island called Ketron Island.
Is he essentially just flying around the airspace of SeaTac the whole time?
No, dude, there's no real definitive pattern. Like at one point he says he wants to see the Olympics, which are like the forests or the state parks.
Olympic
Okay.
State National Park? Olympic
I
National?
think I'm pretty sure there's like two. Like,
Not Olympus?
no, it's not that. They're called the Olympics.
Okay.
But he says he wants to see that, and like you could tell, he's just having
Mountains
fun.
and the Cascades.
He's having a good fucking
Yeah.
time, man.
I mean, that's my dream, not to steal a plane, but to get that view of, you
Yeah.
know, just to have a pilot take me whatever mountain I want to see. Yeah, let me see those.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy had the gumption to do it on his damn self.
I know, man. And it really bummed me out. And after about an hour and 15 minutes, Jake, he ends up crashing into Ketron Island. Small island. I don't know square footage wise what it is, but there was I watched a funny interview with a lady whose dad bought a bunch of the land there, thinking it was just like a cool, chill place.
Is it inhabited full time? Or is it like,
No, it's just forest.
yeah.
And she's taking this reporter through there. She's like, yeah, it just totally fucked the vibe here. This fucking dumb bitch. She's like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry we ruined your farce, you dumb bitch. We have fucking thousands of other miles that you can go fucking hang out in the
Yeah.
most beautiful place in America. But one of the funny things about this interview is as she's showing this news guy around, she finds another piece of the wreckage. And there was a lot of debate as to whether, who was responsible for cleanup, who was going to, what they were going to pay out, how much they were going to pay out, who
Yeah.
was at fault. A lot of real fucked up shit. And-
Horizon, probably, if it was their plane.
yeah, well, Alaska Airlines
Yeah.
owned it. And there, of course, there's naturally a lot of wrangling with the insurance company. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it ever end up getting cleaned up by anybody?
it did. Yeah. I mean, you could still tell, like, there's one image that sticks in my brain where it looks like somebody shaved like a patch of trees. It's like like a person would get like a skin graft or something.
Yeah.
It looks like the tree got fucking.
So it was probably an island long, like as long as a runway, at least, probably,
I'll
right?
show you a picture, man.
What was his last correspondence before he crashed? Does it seem to you, from what you've researched, that it was on purpose, that he was, ending
By
it
the
himself?
end, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, but he does mention numerous times that he's like tearing through fuel, and he's getting lightheaded. So
Did he not know how to pressurize the cabin appropriately? Is that
I don't
something
think so.
He,
Yeah, that's one of the things where he mentions during his
once
correspondence
you're
where
up
he's
at,
asking.
that,
So it's not that
plenty
big of
of
an island.
plenty of room to crash a plane into without it.
Whoa,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like a tiny desert island, or deserted island kind of thing.
But even if it was intentional,
That's the smoke from the wreckage.
I guess, man.
Oh my god.
I wonder.
No,
Holy
somebody
shit.
having a cigarette, dickhead.
Could have been
John-
a fucking forest fire from lightning, you fat pussy. What were you saying?
If it was intentional, the impact would have killed him instantly. However, knowing the circumstances that we know, I think it's conceivable, and I hope that he just lost consciousness. And then,
Yeah, and then
That was
I mean,
that.
it's. I wonder if it's better for. Yeah, it's probably better for it to land on land as opposed to the water, just for cleanup and
yeah,
environmental reasons
yeah,
Sea
man.
turtles.
for them turtles. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you gotta
saying?
save them. Yeah.
I just shoved my Coke straws right up a turtle's butt.
Oh my god!
how
Can you
I-
imagine? Do you think any turtles have ever gotten addicted to Coke just from Coke straws?
Got to be one out there.
man.
Just never going back in his shell, just always fucking sticking his little neck out.
The stoner turtle from Finding Nemo.
Always just trying to find out, talking about businesses that are about to start and just don't.
It's a self-heating rock.
Yeah, so for like the nighttime, you know? Like now, you know what I mean? Like now you want to be on a hot rock, but the sun's not out.
The show, but has Bluetooth. Yeah. Oh, Jeff has has something for us.
Yeah, so I actually looked it up. Because I was like 7 years. That seems a little
Pretty light, yeah.
Yeah, I think if it's like a commercial plane,
That's hijacker level.
It's hijacking and considered terrorism, and
And
it would
would be life?
probably life or a long prison sentence. And some places where death penalty is legal, you can actually get it, including Georgia and Mississippi.
Whoa.
No shit.
There's got to be some kind of stipulation if
there's
you're a chill ass
people-
bro.
But if there's not people on board, I'm sure
Yeah.
that may
Yeah.
take account
Yeah.
for it. You know,
Dude, there's got to some lawyer out there has got to specialize in like
Yeah.
like chill law.
Yeah,
you know?
right on.
Where it's
Starting
like
to-
come on, man. Like technically you shouldn't do whatever it is that you're doing, but
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, you stole a key, you lit it on fire in Camden. Nobody got hurt.
You spray painted a dog. It's not the end of the fucking world, Jake.
He was kind of an asshole.
And he looks cool.
Was there anything that you found about like how long between the last thing he said from like the black box to the time it crashed? Was it like
The one
30 seconds of lost consciousness and then it just started to go down?
the only thing in the past week that I found that really concerned me was my father's diary. No. Repeat your question. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to think of a joke the entire time.
Did you find out how long it was from like the last thing he said, either to tower control or just in the plane that the black box recorded? Like last word to crashing, the length of time.
I would just be making it up if I told you.
Like I wonder if he actually did go unconscious or was just like, fuck it, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to land in the woods.
What would you yell if you were about to DUI a plane? Because I know in your case it would be an FUI.
Shit, man. Probably something Jeopardy related. You know, I'm all in, Alex.
I like that.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Jake, how about you? What are you screaming?
Oh, man. Tower, there's approximately one lost soul aboard.
That always
And
creeped
then-
me out how they refer
yeah.
to those on board as souls. It's like,
Yeah.
ew, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Ew, you soul pervert.
yeah, worry about your shit. You fucking weird. I know. As he's saying how many souls are on board, he's dragging his bare toes across the carpet of the plane. You pilots are fucking gross, Jeff. What's up?
so looking into his actual specific case, it looks like it was ruled suicide and not a terrorist incident. So we probably wouldn't have, if they had gotten him down, they probably would have not given him like life or anything.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, real fucking bummer because
He didn't die a terrorist. He died a hero in my mind.
Wow. Poetry.
I just wrote that.
Yeah, sometimes guys just gotta fucking rock, man.
Yeah, that guy fucking rocked. Dude, he went upside down. That probably didn't help his lightheadedness
Yeah.
by going upside down.
He's like, maybe if I go upside down, it'll drop it back to where it needs
Dude, just
to go.
imagine
Yeah.
being like at a town in Washington on Puget Sound, being like, I didn't know there was an air show today. Just a fucking commercial jet going upside down.
Bro, there was it just so happened that this popped up today in fucking where was it? It was in one of my community groups. A guy was like, "Is anybody following this small plane that's flying erratically?"
Today?
It might have been the South Philly one.
It was a couple days ago. I saw one in the Fishtown group.
That's what it was. Yeah, Fishtown. Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy was like, I'm already ready to catch heat on this or whatever.
Yes.
Just I assume people
Why
would
would you
call him
catch heat,
dumb.
man? It's a
Everybody
plane.
in those fucking chats says, you're fucking stupid. That plane's this, the blah, blah, you know.
Well, I was, I mean, I get people's perspective because I was very close to calling a lady a dumb bitch for something.
What'd she do?
I probably wouldn't have gone through. Those things are monitored so tightly.
I would have rented a plane to make sure she saw this fucking message. But in my Ocean City, New Jersey group, this lady's like, my renter stole all the sheets and the towels, and my kids and their friends are coming down from college to stay at the house tonight. How do I get them sheets? And everybody's just like,
Target, you bitch.
Target,
Yeah.
Amazon, Venmo, you dumb bitch. Like, yeah, like,
Man.
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
I mean, that lady's probably
Put her on a fucking plane alone.
the devil as it is, charging fucking arm and a leg for those places. Though, goes to show her, renting is down. Plenty of
really
places.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plenty of places to get. And those fucking greedy motherfuckers are finally dropping their prices. Mm-hmm. Serves them right.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit.
Jake, what's the nastiest thing you've ever done on a plane?
I mean, besides just,
Jeff almost broke his fucking neck to turn around in that chair, so I can't wait to hear what he says.
I think just use the bathroom. You know what I mean?
That's what mine involves.
No, man.
Yeah.
What did you eat?
Dude, so it was
You got on a
after-
plane drunk, probably.
Yeah, no sleep, shit faced. And it was the night of the Winter Classic in Philly, so like
cool.
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got on the plane basically coming from that game. And as soon as the plane takes off, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up. But I also had to shit. And so I was shitting and throwing up.
Yo, he's bullfrogging in the cabin.
Yeah.
Get wet and juicy.
Dude, where were you throwing up?
Dude, in the sink.
In the sink?
Yeah.
Oh,
That tiny ass sink.
You have to lift
Yeah.
your ass off the toilet to hit that
Yeah.
sink,
Wait,
too.
where was the
Yeah.
Winter Classic? Boston or Pittsburgh?
No, it was in Philly.
It was in Philly in 2012.
Where were you flying to, though?
Orlando. I was in college.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez, Jeff.
But, dude, that throw up is not going to go down there.
Oh,
you had
no.
to really force
Yeah.
that down the sink.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, God,
I
dude.
never thought about this before. Full Sail,
Yeah.
which is where Casey,
Casey Anthony's boyfriend, yeah.
Look at this
Yeah.
Wow. This connection.
Yeah, I lived not far
alumni.
from her.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I was going to say, was it Full Sail last time? What's the city called?
Winter Park.
Winter Park. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the sound engineering school, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I went to school for.
Okay, look
Hence
at you now,
why I'm
baby.
here.
Yeah.
Don't pay it off.
Worked out. That's gross. I'm sure I've shit on a plane, and I think I may have masturbated once in a bathroom.
Yeah. I don't know that I've shit, but yeah, my wife was being a real lunatic with her phone one day.
With her phone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Saying all kinds of cuss.
Did you go into the bathroom or did you do it? At
You
sea?
got inspo, and you were by yourself on the plane.
Yeah. It's just a real nasty ass, man. She must have had some like chocolate milk later or something. 'Cause
I've never never mild high'd with someone else. I have done the 5 foot high on a Costa Rican bus before, though. Is it that high? 4 feet high? Let's say the 1 meter high club.
Man, Mike, that's crazy.
yeah, man. Well, she's got real mouth on her, man. She's got a real finger on her.
Yeah, it sounds more like thumb work. I don't remember last time I took a shit on a plane, though. Honestly,
I can't, dude. It's like a fucking.
I feel like
I don't know that I ever have.
I subconsciously try to make it so there's no
Yeah.
way I'm going to have to shit on this plane.
Yeah.
Whether it's Imodium, if
Yeah.
I'm having that kind of a day, or just making sure I've gotten everything out before they board.
It's like dropping a tennis ball behind a dresser when you put me in one of those bathrooms. I can only get it so far that I just get stuck.
Fucking bullfrogging though. Yikes, brother.
And it was like as soon as we took off, and so I like got up,
you're,
and
like,
we're
at an
still
angle.
ascending.
Yeah.
And the stewardess like runs up to
Yeah,
me.
you're in
and she's
trouble
like-
for that.
She's like, "You need to go back to your seat." And I was like, "I'm not gonna make it." And she's like, "You're gonna throw up." I was like, "Yes, right now." And she's like, "Okay, go." And it was a mess, and it took me a while to.
I was gonna say you
deal
were
with.
in there for a minute,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Did everybody
both
know when you
ends.
came out?
they had to have. They had to have
Dressing a flight attendant guy.
He's got a pilot out.
I'll take whatever you guys have. They made you do the beverage service head for that
He's got the pilot jacket, the flight attendant skirt on,
and the scarf.
makeup. I'm gonna throw him again, and he comes out dressed entirely different. Comes out dressed like a baggage agent. Oh man, it amazes me that we're able to fly.
As humans, or that this group of people is permitted to.
Both,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's air travel is never lost on me.
same. Like no
And
matter
it's-
how many times I do it in a year, I'm still like, can't wait to see what the fucking land looks like from up there.
Dude,
you're not even a window guy either.
No.
You just like the
I just sit,
time
baby.
travel aspect of it.
Yeah, I'm like a retarded boy. Where you could put me on the wing of that fucking plane and I'll enjoy myself, man, because it drives me nuts when I see people say, "Well, thanks a lot, Delta. I came on this plane with 3 fucking bags and I'm leaving with 1." It's like, shut up. You're in the fucking air. Like, fuck me, man. Take a bus. Take a bus, you fucking...
Some of them feel like buses, Mike. Some of them feel like magic school
Yeah.
buses. Yeah, some of them have lost their luster, and that's usually my price range, that one.
Did you fly Southwest recently by any chance?
I did, yeah, to Chicago.
Yeah, and that's like pick your own seat, right? You gotta
Gave me
make sure-
anxiety, yeah.
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 Yes, I don't like that anxiety feeling before you get on the
yeah.
Southwest. I've only done it a couple times, but it's like,
Yeah.
fuck. I hope
It's
I'm in
a
a
lot,
group
yeah.
that's early enough that I don't sit in the middle, even though it's like only an hour flight that I was taking.
Yeah.
It's still like,
It is nice. There is a hack. If you're thinking about flying Southwest, if you upgrade to one of the boarding groups that gets first access, which I think was like $20 or something for my flight.
worth it.
There's I can't remember the name, the row and seat, but it's an exit row and there's no seat in front of you.
Ooh.
So you stretch the fuck out.
That's awesome.
Nice.
God.
And everybody just naturally just wants to sit right in the front.
Right, yeah.
But you fucking book it to midway down the plane.
Yeah,
and
I'll
you
wait
have-
an extra 5 minutes to get off if I get
Oh
all
my
that leg
god!
room.
Yeah, it's just
Oof, Maron, the leg room.
Yeah.
it's
Every
coked
time-
up turtle. Just it's a heated exit row seat, all right?
Every flight I get on, the person in front of me reclines. And I already, when my tray table goes down for the camera, this is about as much as it goes down. When they bring you the cup with ice, I'm like, just don't give me the ice.
I never
Just
I'm
shoot
ne-
it in my mouth.
I'm never sure how to feel about that because I do like to put my seat back sometimes too, but
Yeah.
but then I also feel a little bit bad because I feel like I'm inconveniencing the guy behind me.
It varies. If I can doze off without putting the seat back, I will. If I'm like, I feel like it's like standing at a concert. If the person in front of me does it, then I'll end up doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, if you want to yell at somebody, yell at the person in the front that fucking put their
Right,
seat
yeah.
back first.
and then there's other times where I'll just compromise and I'll put it totally forward so that I'm almost doggy style. So that way nobody can be mad at me.
Rest your head in between the two seats.
Jeff, how do you relax on the plane?
I'm in the similar boat where I'm worrying about the guy behind me. I don't want to piss them off for like a couple hours, and so I usually just keep it upright.
Yeah,
But the tray table doesn't move if the seat gets put back. That's independent of it. You'll get less knee room.
It's got some bend to it.
Pretty sure.
Trust me, it's got some goddamn bend to
Okay,
it.
Jake.
Man,
The mine don't bend then. I must be in the no bend seats.
I did something obnoxious one time. There was a lady in front of me who did the drop the seat all the way back, and she did it.
Did you punch her?
I was punching the seat.
Yeah.
I was giving it a little boom,
I'll definitely put some knees in
dude,
there.
it legit, like I legit like yelped like a dog. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like because it landed on top of my knees,
Yeah.
and then I was just doing like my fucking knee, like just like it was a speed bag
Into the back of the
Oh,
seat. Yeah.
for like the whole time.
It sounds like it probably felt nice on her lower back, honestly.
Oh god, yeah. I don't know. Yeah,
Ooh, this is a shiatsu chair.
Jake, the next time we fly, can you tell me what seat you get so I can get the one in front of you?
That would be my nightmare.
Are we on the same plane going to Austin?
Should be.
Yeah, I think so.
That'll be fun.
Don't do it, Mike. Don't do it.
You already probably upgraded.
I think I might have. I don't know. Never mind, Jake. I regret bringing it up.
The way there, I think, went up. It's like $400 for the upgrade.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally insane.
The
I
sweet
think the
spot is $97. Like
Yeah,
every now,
I've seen that.
I think
a
that
few
happens
times.
pretty often.
Yeah.
and I wonder why they offer it at that price. Because
I don't know. I think just to guarantee that they're going to get a little something extra out of it. Because if they just upgrade somebody the day of to first class, then there's so probably going to be, I guess, if there's standby people waiting for the other seat. But yeah, like if it's going to be $1,200 to buy the round trip ticket,
fuck off.
and then you end up getting it for like first class for $600 or less than that
Yep.
in the end. I guess they're just trying to get as much,
Yeah.
no matter how little it is.
It's the Wright brothers, baby. They don't call them the wrong brothers, Jake.
They don't.
They know what they're doing. Have you guys ever been on a helicopter?
Now it's a dream of mine, though.
Yeah, you got to dream bigger, man.
Okay,
I wish you were on the Kobe Bryant helicopter.
Jesus, Mike, that doesn't feel good.
Man, Mike, that was not nice.
I don't know what happens sometimes in my mouth, Jake. Like, I love you, but
I don't know about that.
I do, but I think it would be funny if you were with Kobe when that happened.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah.
First time I ever met him, I just go down. I'd be fine with that.
There had to have been one guy on that helicopter that was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it's going down. And I'm on here with Kobe.
Yeah, oh my God, no one's ever gonna know my fucking name.
Oh, man. So many different ways to fly, Jake.
Have you been in a helicopter before?
No, I fueled one up, though.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when I was in the military.
In the army.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I got
Did
sleep.
it take off right after you filled it?
Yeah, it was very neat.
That's
so
cool.
so they would fly in. We were in the desert, and you'd have to run up. You'd fuel it, and then
In Texas?
in Arizona,
Okay.
and then you take your little nozzle out, and then they fly away.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was very fun. I got sleepy though at one point, so I went and I hid, and I took a little nap.
That's awesome.
How do you not get in trouble for that? It's crazy.
It's chaos.
Really?
Yeah,
And I guess that would have been your chance to be in a helicopter. That would have been,
I should have just snuck in.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just going wherever you guys are going. Yeah, no, orders come from the top. You know how it goes. Let's get this whirly bird into the fucking air quick.
Yeah, orders come from the top, and hit comes from the bottom, baby. Let's get this bird in the air.
Well, I got to say, we fucking did it, boys.
We made it.
We absolutely did it.
Yeah, we
today.
landed this bird. Jake, is there anything you want to promote before we go?
Just come see us in Texas.
Yes,
can't wait.
come see us
Can't
in
wait.
Texas,
Oh, my
baby.
God.
Austin
So much
and
fun.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Wait till you see us there.
Yeah.
Come to both towns, man.
Both. Just-
we need you.
Cool caravan.
We're gonna get sunburned so bad. Wait till you fucking see us there, man. We're gonna look so fucking stupid, man.
I hope I get fucking tan eventually.
We will.
You will.
And we're gonna have some sweet new merch for you guys at the
I
shows.
forgot about the shirts.
We're gonna have some sweet new shirts.
Oh, cool.
And in October we will be in the Bay Area, San Fran and Sacramento. Ticket links should be up soon for that.
Can't wait, baby.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. And follow me on Instagram at Johnny Delco and Twitter as well.
Nice.
I'm on Twitter a lot. I've never hated that app more and spent more time on it. It's
Same.
really
Yeah.
bizarre. It's fucking weird.
Would you ever think about doing an ASMR that just focuses on your eyes?
Sure.
You should do one. I think people would watch it and listen to it and jack off to it.
Does like the microphone have to pick up like my blinking?
No, but it could. All right, less ASMR. It could be more of like a JOI situation where You're just talking to people, but the close up is of your eyes.
Yeah.
You're telling them about things you like, maybe.
Okay.
You don't have to make eyes come if you don't want to.
I don't think I can control that.
All right, well.
You say guys come or eyes come?
That's realize.
Mike, what do you got to promote?
I cannot wait to go to fucking Texas. I cannot wait to go to California. And the link for all that, it's in my Instagram and Twitter bio as well, which is all at Mike Rainey 82. So grab tickets, come see us, come have fun. I'm sure after each of the shows we'll go out and we'll do something fun. You're welcome to fucking come outside and roof fucking McNugget buddies with us.
Yeah.
Also, check out my new book, Delco Dirtball. It's available for sale now. Print copy, ebook copy, audiobook copy, however you perverts consume books. You can go to my website, which is onperks.com. Book's available right now. It's the funniest book you will read all summer. It is a Wigger crime novel. Last week was the official release date. I'm thrilled to put it out. Man, I'll tell you what, man. One of the greatest joys of my life was slipping those 3 golden prescriptions into those packages, man. I cannot wait for those sweet angels to open them up and get a little treat.
Dude, I'm so pumped for whoever gets that because you have such an insane lineup for them.
I am too, man. Also, last week, I got the plane ticket for a guy to fly from Winnipeg to Delco for 3 days this summer.
What?
Because I did the Weekend with the Rain Train promotion over the wintertime, and one of the guys that won was from Winnipeg. So he's flying into Delco for 3 days.
International.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
Did you book him an international flight?
I did, yeah, because he never booked a flight before. So I told him I'll do it.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's going to be a pretty long flight, and
yeah, that's on the other side of Canada, right?
traveling internationally is to come to Delco to hang out and go see MacGruber, and
I love that,
It's going
dude.
to be a culture shock.
it's going to be fun, baby.
gonna be
But
awesome.
yeah, just grab my new book. It would really make me happy if you bought a copy. My goal with all my books is to sell 5,000 copies. I recently surpassed 2,300 already, so thank you to everybody who helped me get there. So, yes, baby, I cannot wait to go back to Disney. So
Good for you, brother.
Yeah, every dollar goes to the Disney fund. But yeah, thank you guys for being so supportive. I love you guys so much. And one other thing before we go, if you pre-ordered my book, you're going to get an invite to the MacGruber screening and the Rain Train barbecue on Twitter tonight. I told everybody where the stuff is going to be, but I'm going to send a more direct, more detailed info sheet to everybody who pre-ordered, so you all know where to go, and we're going to have a ton of fun, man. And if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you for being a patron and supporting us. It's the most direct way to support us and keep this show going. And if you're not a patron yet, please consider becoming a patron. You can do so by going to patreon.com/lilstinkers. That's LILSTINKERS. You get every episode a week early. They're ad-free. You get all the extra shit we do. We do Stinker News Live every month. We do live episodes. We do movie watch-alongs. We do book club meetings, AMAs,
We do
HUMs.
something live with the chat 2 or 3 times a month.
Oh, yeah.
And it's always the most fun. The chat is fucking hilarious every week.
So fun.
Yep. And we're going to be putting up, we mentioned new merch. We're going to be putting up a pre-order, right?
Yeah.
At some point. And patrons are going to get first crack at that too. So we're always thinking of new stuff that we could add for patrons because you guys, keep the show going. So patreon.com/lilstinkers. It's either $4 a month or $40 for the year, whatever you want. And thank you guys for allowing us to do this. This shit is the best. All right. Wet and Juicy Jeff, you want to give out your golf channel?
Yeah, it's Delco Golfs at Delco DELCO Golfs with an S. You can find us on Instagram and YouTube.
You could also find Jeff throwing up in the bathroom of a Spirit Megabus.
And he ain't just throwing up, he's bullfrogging.
All right, guys. Thanks for having fun with us. We'll see you next time.
Later on.
See you guys.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Stinkers.